All right, we are, I know it's kind of dark because the place I'm at now is closed down, but I have a real barn find. I guess you would say a barn find. I've known about it for years. But anyway, this is an old service station that closed down years ago and they turned into an antique store. And this actually belonged to the man that owned the garage or the service station back in the day. And they took this 49 Ford and they closed the service station down, and when they did, they put an antique store in it, and they had this 49 Ford. And actually back in the Bay Area, they had this, you can see, that's the old lift. And they had this thing, 49 Ford, up on the lift, and it sat here for years inside the garage part of the service station. And I've known about it forever, and I've tried to get it and tried to get it and tried to get it. And finally the son has decided, now that they've closed down the antique store, to sell it. And I ended up with it. The headliner's gone. The seats are in fantastic shape. We got stuff on the back. See the seats. At some point they've had them re-upholstered. Dash is good. Zero rust. I still believe it's the factory paint. Door still closed good. There's no motor, but there is a 3-speed transmission. But anyway, we'll get back up here when we get some lights on and see if we can ease this thing out. There's not a dent on it nowhere. It's hard to see in the dark. But anyway, after years and years and years, finally ended up with a 49 Ford. And hopefully we'll get my dad up here. He's got a cool story about a 49 Ford he used to drive back in the day. So anyway, we get back, we'll have the lights on, get the doors open, and get this thing loaded up. But man, what an awesome find. Alrighty, we're back up here. I thought a 49 Ford that's been sitting for years and years, and I've got the main man right here, Mr. Morris Phillips. He's the cause of all that. That's my dad. Of course, this is Dylan, the middle boy. This is Mike Beeman, the main mechanic. And this is Tom over here. He's the bling bling of the organization. Yeah, he's the ladies' man. This is an old, used to be a Gulf station back years and years ago. It closed down and they turned it into an antique store, and now they've closed the antique store down. So let's see if we can find some lights. There gotta be some lights here somewhere. Ah, looky here. That looks like lights. Ah, there she sits, boys. Now you can see her in the daylight. This thing has been sitting up here for as long as I can remember. I'll show y'all again. I'll show you the, that's the lift, the old floor lift they used to have that was down in the ground. Tell a little bit more about the inside. It's really in good shape.
Hey, I know where we're getting with these.
Come.
That's a 49, right? You know where it's parked too.
Or another one that's the
Yeah.
place on the side of.
I had one of them up on the mountain where they had that parking lot. They put a square parking lot over there.
That's on 50.
Yeah, that's 49. I was over one of them, man, in my.
The only difference between 49 and 50 would be the square.
Yeah. Is that when you were bootlegging? And the thing on the truck slip. Now right here, it'll tell you if it's a V8 or 6 of that.
They're very V8. They're a flathead, 85 horse or something like that.
I don't know.
I think it's what they had 3 options, 85, and then I can't remember the other.
But it's clean, it's like it ought to be, it's got a white wall on it.
Yeah, it's gotta have a
That big old closet made that out. And right back here on the trunk,
Yep.
only difference, this right here, it's got these two little handles.
Yeah.
That other got a thing coming right here.
So 50 would have a big thing and then a square corner.
It won't have this, it'll just be square. Other than that, there ain't no difference in
At
it.
least I know how to work on it.
2002 last year's on the road. Or at least tagged.
At least I know how to work on it now. I got a manual.
Mm-hmm. We've got Googles nowadays.
Well, and this will blow the
Yeah, but some
time.
of them Googles don't do for manual.
A six cylinder was flathead six cylinder.
Yeah, and the
And
inline.
when they were brand new, these would clock 88 mile an hour. And that six cylinder clocked 93.
Really?
I could outrun every one of these V8s, that's six.
Yeah. Now you wrecked one of these 49 Fords back years ago, right?
Yeah, down on old 64, I come from Murphy and I come around that curve faster than I ought to. I'd been doing it, but they paved the road and they had it up the high shoulder. I let the wheel get off and it just got airborne, went in and hit the bank. So I remember that thing being in the air. I was standing on the passenger door. And that thing come over. If one of I had to slay that and cut me having too. But then when it hit the bank again, it shut the door again. I was good shape. So I went up there to the man's house and called and got Howard Cunningham to come get it with a wrecker.
Yeah.
So I parked it down there in front of the curing house. Told him just unload it down there. Mom, I said, if I went home, went to bed, I never said nothing about it. Mama looked there and told Daddy, said, boy, he's wrecked his car. Sir, that thing's tore all the pieces down there, sir. The Lord sure must have been with him, sir. Or it'd have killed him. She told me that. And I said, if he would, he sure took a rough ride.
That's wild. And that was a 49?
Six cylinder.
So 49, so it's the same car but a 6 cylinder.
It used to set up there above the house, it's light green with a dark green top.
I don't remember. I remember being on the cars, but I don't remember them individually, just a couple of them. Well, we'll get you in this one, but now we get this one going. I don't want you to be turning this thing over, taking no rough rides.
Oh, I won't. But all that stuff y'all was there. Had arrested them there, Paul Dyer did, that's how where we did it now. And me and Jerry Kirkman was in there. And I parked that car out there in the corner there. And, we're sitting there and I told Jerry, I said, Jerry, that boy got my car, he's going up the road. I left the key in the car that was driving. Somebody saw me go through there and they said that I turned it on up the road there, real fast. Well, there's a man and woman from patrol pulled out of that intersection, 51 Oldsmobile. And they hit they hit it broadside. And it tore off to the windshield and Harold Hollifield sitting over here. And it crammed the motor from under the back front seat. And he stayed in the hospital up here. 6 months. Wallace broke his jaw along down the hill. That Oldsmobile hits hard. The frame bent, it had the front wheel picked from up there. But I told Jerry, I said, Jerry, run me down to the house. They come down and told us they were wrecked. I said, first thing that happened, somebody called Mom and Dad and tell them I'd wrecked the car. So I went there and told them it wasn't me. And Dad said, why did you let them drive? I said, I wasn't letting them drive it. So we went up there. But, and then I went to the hospital over to see her.
Yeah.
And his mama was out there on the front and she saw me and she said, just like she'd seen her ghost, she said, was you not in that wreck? I said, no, I wasn't in that wreck. She told him I'd got killed or something, I reckon. But it tore it from off the windshield. I guess they had running 75, 80 miles an hour.
See what's in the trunk. Get it in there. You locked it. put it all the way down the end opening. There you go. There it is. Spare tire.
That'll be a six. That'll be a 616.
616.
616.
That thing ain't never been on the ground.
Bill, I'm gonna tell you something.
There's a marker light right here.
You don't look.
No?
Yeah, that's parking lot. Right there. You don't put white wall over it, you spinning your wheel.
I'm with you 100%.
What is that?
Come here.
What?
Green still.
That little piece you picked up.
Yeah.
It'll go right over yonder. It's
Oh, I
what
see.
What you hang your clothes on.
Oh, okay, a little light. That thing's in good shape, ain't it? Yes, sir.
That'll make you a good road car. The roll bars in it, I bet you won't ever see a new one like that out there.
That's crazy. I think that's original paint. I really do.
It looks like it, don't it?
We're gonna
Now,
paint
you
it. If
don't
we
have
do
a
paint
nice-
this thing though, we're gonna.
I don't think we ought to paint it. I think we ought to just leave it just like it is.
That would have been nice to have that flathead V8 though.
Just give it good buffing.
I wouldn't even buff it. All right, let's see what kind of motor we got in
What
this
do you
thing.
think it's got in there?
I think it's got a 454.
I think it's got a 350.
Hey, it's about time y'all let me out of here. Been here 6 years.
Yeesh. Crank it up, Mike, see if it'll run.
That's good.
Turn it to the right.
Something ain't happy.
It's in gear. I ain't kidding you, it's in gear. Take it out of gear, no kidding.
Right now.
I bet that one tip, that lever's out. We'll have to do it up under the hood.
Alright. All right, let's take it out of gear right quick. Up there's what it was sitting on. Up in the air. This thing was up in the air, probably this high.
Where am I? I need you up here. Yeah, that left rear.
Just pull that out of gear right there.
No, you'll have to do that.
Right here.
Lever.
Push it down, push it. All right, see. Oh, that's great. You did good. Now you broke it. That's
No, I didn't.
that coming out of your
That's the other
check.
side.
Push it and see if it. Can't do that.
There's 3 on the tree. So you used to swap them over?
Yeah, if you undo that bolt right there and flip it over the other side,
Hey Tom, hold on just a minute.
they'll change gears, but they're back.
So you take.
All you do is undo that, flip that over on this side.
Yeah.
Hook it back up, and then your gears, your first is up here.
Yeah.
Second,
And y'all do that with them boys when they sit up there on the
yeah,
square.
yeah. We done a lot of stuff.
That'd throw you off. You go to get in and everything ain't where it's
Yeah.
supposed to be.
It had a motel right here.
Yeah.
And they had this old state patrol nun, and Ed Barnes got him here, and they was gonna catch us, and we come out to that big flat place, we'd spin around, you know?
Yeah.
So I, the state patrol and them were gonna park their cars up on the hill.
Yeah.
And Daddy's gonna let them get on top of the motel down there, and there we get your tag numbers.
Ah.
And she said, y'all better not be hot rodding around. Of course, I never was in no mischief. I got a couple of boys to go with me. I said, well, we'll fix that. So we went up on top of the hill and took the valve stems out of both cars. And we got up on the square and tore it up.
That's funny.
And they run back up there to catch it, and they couldn't go nowhere.
Car sit there on flat tires. That's pretty good right there now.
regardless where nobody hit it, but you could push somebody off in it, and that,
Oh, I will.
you get against their bump, push them off, or they wouldn't crank.
Oh, someone's out. Might go off the road.
You need to get enough on there to get it on the trailer.
What's that downhill?
Go faster. Go, go, go.
You're looking good, Mike.
That's this way. There.
This one way this club.
Go, go, go.
Beautiful.
Real good.
Good job, Mike.
Hey, the motor sounded good. Knocking.
All right, folks, we have got her loaded up, and I don't know at this point, it's gonna be a long, really not that much other than the running gears. There's no motor or nothing in it, but man, it's really in good shape. I mean, the tires are brand new and never, I mean, they're old, but they're never, I mean, check this out. Anyway, we'll get it back down at the shop and probably cover it up for a day or two and figure out what we're going to do. But anyway, it's a lot of fun watching my daddy reminisce about driving his old 49 Ford back in the day. But anyway, if you like this video, subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and ring the bell. And we'll have more updates on this as we get to it. I guess you could say she's going to be back on the road.